I've always had a problem with false hope, one of the arguments I have against religion. The idea behind the "it gets better" message is to give kids in schools being bullied the hope that if they hang in there, things will get better. But it doesn't get better. Face it, things do not magically improve when you become an adult. And the bullies get more vicious. You still have to face these bullies when you are going through life, and many become more insidious in their methods. Stop and think for a moment. Have you actually seen fewer bullies as an adult? Or are you just more able to ignore them? Those who survive bullies during childhood are often just desensitized to it, so much that even people for equal rights fail to see the adult bullies and often wonder what the big deal is. I never had the pleasure of being desensitized to bullies because I sought them out even as an adult and would challenge them to their faces. John Hancock style was my preferred method. Scared them so much that they stopped. But I'm just one person and I can't be there for all of the poor kids and adults facing these bullies. So how do we really help? Giving them false hope does nothing for change. When they grow up to adults, they have been desensitized, so desensitized that they are typically the ones who defend bullies by saying that they are entitled to their own opinions as well. They become the enablers, while the few people who still see the adult bullies are left powerless to intervene most times. The key to ending childhood bullying is to end adult bullying first. Children often mimic the parents' or other adults' behavior, or are frustrated by how they are being treated by these adults. Now, I'm not saying I have all the answers, but I know that no single answer will help everyone. This particular answer does not really help. We have seen little change in bullying since it began, and I'd wager it is because of the desensitizing effect such false hope has on people. So I propose a more proactive message to the children suffering at the hands of bullying, a message that encourages them to get involved even if they are not the victims of bullying. We can make it better. Instead of filling them with a false hope and an excuse to just ignore it, give them a message of real hope, that their lives matter to everyone, that they can stand up to the bullies in a constructive way. Encourage them to speak out whether they are a witness or a victim against bullies. Bullies are often so weak they stand alone, no real numbers backing them. So those who witness the bullies stand between them and the victim, an impenetrable wall, and just let the bully know they will not get to the victim. When you see it as an adult, speak up and let their bosses know. Let people around them know that they are being a bully. Stand with the victim and proclaim that you are part of the solution. Let the children know that as adults we face these problems, that in order for them to truly make things better, they must change the world. Give the children who are victims of bullies real hope, real courage, and don't let them think that they just hold out, things will magically change. I know many of you will likely not want to hear this, and any of Dan's fans will be tempted to thumb down my video for this. But I'm not saying that a message of hope is a bad thing. I am saying that we need a peaceful, offensive stance to make a message of real hope, to actually cause real change. Too many times I have witnessed adults who are bullied actually defend the bully, and this sickens me to the point I almost feel they deserve it. But they don't. No one does. And no one should tolerate this behavior. This goes along with encouraging the bullies to come out and be open about their hatred and fear. That way, we will know who we need to teach. Bullies are not lost causes. They are misguided people who have too much time on their hands. Bullies are not going to stop being bullies when they are adults. They will just become more crafty and more difficult to spot. To combat them, we have to show them that they are wrong. True hope comes not from submission. True hope comes from the will to survive.